What's up, guys? John from Old Running Farm here. I am up in New Paltz, New York, and I apologize for the wind. There is just wind everywhere. I can't get away from it. So I'm up here at a craft show, and I will show you what I'm doing up here. So this has been a 3-day show. Catherine was here on Saturday and Sunday. It's Memorial Day today, so I'm up here, and I'll show you what I got left. I had to use some of our gnomes as extra weight. So as you can see, we got very little left. And because it's so windy, I had to use some of our larger gnomes as means of holding our tent down, even though we have tent weight. It's been really windy. So anyway, so Catherine's gonna spend the rest of the video with you. She's got a couple projects going on today, and let's see what she's up to. So we're here, it's a rainy day, but it's actually nice and cool, which is nice because it was like super hot yesterday. It was brutal. And so we're just out here by the lady alpacas at our little couple of flower patches, and so we figured it's been a long time since we've been able to do a garden tour, so maybe we'll do a quick little tour and show you our flowers. So this is my favorite flower, the pink peony, because obviously big strong men like pink. Shouldn't have a problem liking pink, but I don't know, I mean, and we were talking about when Catherine went on her dahlia ordering rampage this year, that like my favorite flowers are pink in general. But I also like the dahlias that are like pink in the center and then grayed out to white. Those are cool. But I just think pink flowers are nice. And I'm not a huge fan of the irises. Not that I'm not a huge fan, but my heart lies with the peonies, I guess.
How do you feel about the columbines?
That's these, and these, and those. They're cool. Some of the,
yeah,
I like these, but the blues are also cool. It's also interesting how they have like very different shapes.
Yeah.
But
I wish they faced up a little bit. You see how they like kind of swoosh down?
Well, I feel like they used to.
Did they?
Maybe like, well, like, so these ones over here, these are the columbines.
Oh, should we stop for a second on this rose? Look at all the buds on this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at all the buds on it. I was distracted by this.
Oh, yeah, it's spiderweb season.
It's not spiderwebs. I think it's like silkworms.
Look at it up there.
Yeah. Because, wow, look at all the buds over here. This is crazy. Somebody had posted in one of our local Facebook groups saying that they had noticed a crazy uptick in the number of silkworms. I was walking through the woods like yesterday, and it was just like I had to walk with my hands in front of my face. And then even at the end, like I took off my glasses and it was like trailing.
Gross. And even not in the woods when I'm dog walking too, like walking in the street just because there's trees.
So like this one right here.
Oh yeah, that's pretty. Yeah, let me look at it close. Oh, that's lovely.
Yeah, so that's the first one that I noticed that looked
But then like,
cool.
These face down, but they're still really cute.
Yeah, well this one's facing to the side, same with this one. Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't know if these are too heavy. Oh, those irises are nice, the blue ones.
Yeah, like almost periwinkle.
Periwinkle.
You don't like periwinkle?
Periwinkle.
Different.
That's a peony too?
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
Yeah. Well, it's like the open center versus the non-open center dahlias.
Yeah.
Hi,
All right.
Pepper.
Show us the pond iris.
All right, oh yeah. Look at that.
You want to go through the anniversary garden? No. Oh, maybe our friends on YouTube have an opinion on the tree and how it's...
Oh, this guy?
Yeah, how it's trying to revert.
So, we have this here, what is this, like a maple, Japanese maple type thing? And it's got these cool curly leaves, and you can see we are getting some new growth up top, but then Catherine noticed that from the roots, we're sort of getting this like suckers of just like standard Japanese maple type. And you can see it's coming up from the root ball.
So what should we do?
Yeah, is that, should we cut those back? Is that
How do we stop it?
evidence of like they grafted it or?
Or is it dying? But it looks so healthy.
It does. Well, and like I said, it's definitely putting out new growth.
Yeah. Okay.
Maybe these are bigger than last year, because even the willow actually looks a little taller.
That's new growth there.
Just wish it was growing.
Yeah, at the rate.
I missed that willow from
Yeah.
our old place. All right, so these are the pond irises, which are cool.
They're so cute.
We gotta clean the filters on these.
Yeah, I think we need to clean out the whole pond.
Yeah. Well, I think because if we clean the filters out, it'll filter the water better.
Yeah, but I think I should go in and like scoop out all the junk.
But we did notice that.
The fish had a baby. I
Yeah.
actually just saw it.
Oh, you did?
It was over here a second ago. Oh, there it is down at the bottom there. Oh, I can't see it on camera at all.
Well, just trust us that there's a little baby fish in there, which is exciting.
Yeah,
Pepper's very excited about it.
she's forlorn. Alrighty. John's headed up to New Paltz.
Last day of that show, it's Memorial Day today.
Maybe we could do a paint along.
A what?
Paint along.
You sure? You mean you and
Me and
you and the
YouTube.
viewers?
Me and YouTube.
Sounds good.
Alright, I'll let the peacocks out. So we just showed you what's happening a little bit in the garden, and I have a few projects that I want to work on while John is up in New Paltz. John has been building the raised garden beds, and part of the plan of that is to have a squash tunnel that goes like kind of the whole length of that garden. And I have just like boatloads of fairly old seeds. Let's see, this seed was packed for the year 2020. We also have some seeds that look a little rough that we actually saved together in a video when we did the pumpkins for pacas. Some of the like cool pumpkins that we got, we decided to take the seeds out of, and we labeled them like this, and we just like kind of wrap them in saran wrap and put them away. But basically what I want to do, because I have so many seeds and so many old seeds, I'm just going to mix them all together, put them in a bowl, and just make a big mixture of different types of pumpkin seeds. I'm going to try to go a little bit the smaller varieties. I did go out and buy a few fresh packets of seeds because I did want to make sure that like something germinated. And then I'm going to get all of the seeds planted all along each side of the squash tunnel. And I'm going to also walk you around and show you how the dahlias are growing. And I just planted all the zinnias. I bought a bunch of seeds from Floret, and I didn't have nearly enough space to plant all the zinnias that I started because I went crazy when I was dahlia shopping. So I'm going to get all of those planted as well, and I'll show you that once it's done. So let's get to it. All right, so I guess right now it just looks like we're growing sticks, which is kind of all we're growing right now. But if you look a little bit closer, basically all of our dahlias are starting to come up. So we can do a slow walk and look at like everything, but everything does look a little bit the same. This bed is looking pretty good. So that whole long row there is all Boom Boom white. And then this is my Labyrinth and Cafe au lait bed, which is looking good. Oh, we gotta get this weed out of here. Disrespectful. Let's pull this. This is Virginia creeper, this weed, and like a few roots of it somehow got into our compost. Hopefully I got that out. But like if I just leave this in there, it'll grow again. Virginia creeper's the worst. Okay, so Dahlia's looking good. These huge ones, these are all Sierra Glow. I started these early because they came to me early. I started them in our bedroom. So those might be the first to bloom, which would be great. Okay, and then over here, so originally we were talking about doing all perennials over here. So these two beds are full of peonies, and you are supposed to not let them bloom their first year. I am obviously not doing that. Look at how sad this little bloom is. It's so cute though. Wow, that one's quite big. This one had a bloom. It's way past. Okay, and then so the next row here, this is 10 roses that I got from wholesale for the small scale, plus 4 David Austin roses at the end that I got as a Christmas present. And then this is Dahlia Overflow. So where they're staked, these are all labeled. And then this row that's unlabeled, I did go ahead and buy some mystery tubers. So that's what's there. And then a few more labels. And then this was a variety pack that I had that all came with labels, but all only one of each. So I did stick the labels in just in case I can keep them straight. One more row of mysteries. And then I did, And then I did zinnias in these last 2 rows. So these last 2 rows are my floret zinnias. When I put them into the ground, when I put them into the seed starting trays originally, I had every intention of keeping them labeled, but my nature got the better of me, and I was just like, well, they'll all be floret. So those are the only zinnias I've grown right now. I did throw some seeds out, but I haven't seen any of them sprout because I did basically the same thing that I just did with the pumpkins, where I took all of my old zinnia seeds and I just mixed them together and I scattered them, and I said, grow or don't. Do whatever you want. But like, I've been carrying around these old packets of seeds, like some of them back to like 2018, 2019, like before John and I were even married. I've had some of these seeds, so I was like, get them in the ground, see what happens. And then the last thing I did was I did plant, this is the squash tunnel. It's only a tunnel way down there. It actually ended up working out good that I didn't wait for him to get the cattle panels up, because when I was trying to plant the seeds through, I was getting all like spider webbed. So I used that whole bowl of seeds. Some of those seeds were very old. I also don't know how long pumpkin seeds really last. Some seeds last longer than others, and just something in my heart was telling me like pumpkin seeds don't last that long. So I was just like, whatever, I'll just get those up. So I think everything, oh, and this is, we got a bunch of arborvitaes because one of our neighbors is sort of fussy. So we spent like $1,000 on all these arborvitaes to try to like give him some hedging or privacy from us, so he doesn't have to like look at what we're doing if it's bothersome to him. So anyway, that's what's going, those aren't staying here. That was all to say that those aren't staying here. So that's what's going on in the flower farm. My next task is going to be to paint all these chainsaw carvings. So these need spots, and then some need paint and spots. And there's all these flat gnomes. So this is what I'm going to be doing the rest of the day. These are round gnomes. Let's see if I can spin this guy. Aren't they cute? Cute, cute, cute. So that's going to do it for this video. I'm going to get to work painting. John is staying up in New Paltz all day. I think his show ends at 4. It's an hour and a half away. He has to break down, so he'll probably be home in time for dinner. And hopefully I'll have all this done by then, by the time he gets home, so we can have a nice dinner, hang out. So thank you very much for spending your day with us, or 10 minutes of it. We appreciate you, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.